In a stunning and exhilarating turn of events, Tyrese Haliburton delivered a performance for the ages, leading the Indiana Pacers to an improbable victory against the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 2 of their playoff series. With his team trailing by 7 points in the final minute of the game, Haliburton's clutch heroics, including a game-winning three-pointer in the closing seconds, not only sealed a victory but also cemented his status as one of the league's most formidable and resilient young stars. The game, which appeared to be slipping away from the Pacers, was a showcase of Haliburton's brilliance. With the Pacers down by 7 points in the last minute, Haliburton orchestrated a series of quick, calculated plays. An acrobatic putback dunk from Aaron Nesmith narrowed the lead to 5, setting the stage for one of the most dramatic comebacks in recent playoff memory. As the clock ticked down, the Pacers capitalized on a crucial steal, giving them an opportunity to cut the deficit further. Haliburton, with ice in his veins, stepped to the free throw line and made one of 2 attempts, putting his team within striking distance. With just seconds remaining, Haliburton, who had already scored 11 points in the fourth quarter, the most of any player in the period, took matters into his own hands. A step-back three-pointer as time wound down gave the Pacers an unlikely victory, sending the crowd into a frenzy. This was a game that epitomized resilience as the Pacers, once down by a significant margin, had stolen a game from the Cavaliers, the top seed in the Eastern Conference. Haliburton's heroics were not just about hitting clutch shots. They were also a statement to those who had doubted his capabilities. Despite being voted by his peers as the most overrated player in the league, Haliburton's performance on the biggest stage proved that he is far from overrated. His leadership and poise under pressure silenced critics and affirmed his status as one of the league's rising stars. The fact that the Pacers, who had been written off by many, were able to steal 2 games on the road from a team as formidable as the Cavaliers speaks volumes about the grit and determination of this Pacers squad. As for the Cavaliers, it was a devastating loss. Despite a valiant 48-point effort from Donovan Mitchell, Cleveland could not secure the victory, even with a 7-point lead late in the game. Mitchell, who had been the driving force behind the Cavaliers' offense, found himself unable to prevent the collapse, especially with a supporting cast missing key players like Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and DeAndre Hunter. The Cavaliers' inability to close out the game, coupled with their failure to secure key rebounds and make timely defensive stops, proved to be their downfall. The Cavaliers, despite being the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, now face an uphill battle. With crucial pieces missing from their lineup, they will need a monumental performance from Mitchell if they are to even the series and avoid falling into a 0-2 hole. As Cleveland looks to salvage its season, the Pacers, led by Haliburton, have already proven they are not to be underestimated. This series, which once seemed to be a foregone conclusion, is now wide open, and the Pacers have shown they are more than capable of delivering an upset. The implications of this series extend beyond just these 2 teams. Historically, teams trailing by 7 points with under a minute to go have a dismal record in the postseason. In fact, since 1998, teams in such a position had won only 3 times out of 1,641 attempts. Remarkably, 2 of those wins have come courtesy of the Pacers, who, in just a week, have pulled off 2 miraculous comebacks against top-tier competition. This trend of upsets is setting the stage for a postseason full of unpredictability and excitement. Looking ahead, the Cavaliers need to regroup quickly, with Mitchell carrying the load and the possibility of Garland, Mobley, and Hunter returning. Cleveland still has potential to turn the series around. However, the Pacers, led by the red-hot Haliburton, are not going to make it easy. As the playoff landscape continues to shift, it's clear that no team, regardless of its seed or roster, is safe from a determined underdog. The performance of the Pacers, and especially Haliburton, has captured the imagination of basketball fans everywhere. His late-game heroics have made one thing abundantly clear. The Pacers are not to be taken lightly, and Tyrese Haliburton is a player who rises when the lights shine brightest. As the series moves forward, the spotlight will undoubtedly remain on this emerging star and his team's quest for an upset that could go down in playoff history.